Milnius pote lauter bella ai sahamaa Wil dreven drekka warter Nieuwierlandum At väga grioda och at lacka och sunge Väl höll
Hello everybody and welcome to another 3B Radio actual play live stream. Today we're doing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition in our Land of Ice and Snow campaign, which is set in an alternate history 11th century, as our heroes wander about the Nordic lands attempting to stop the Colt of Winter as they attempt to bring unending ice and darkness to the world. They've kind of gotten a little bit sidetracked, and we're going to get into exactly what's going on right now after we get into our player instructions. We're going to go ahead and start with Davius.
Hi, my name's Dave. Well, everybody knows me as Davius. I play Delvin. He's a Furbolg Inquisitive that you quite often forget. You don't know how you keep losing track of him because he is 7 feet tall, but then you remember, just forgot that he was 7 feet tall and green. He just tends to blend in, and people lose track of him being there. He has learned this is very good for indulging his boundless curiosity. He likes to be around and find things and learn new things, and knowledge is a drug for him. Information, all of it. He wants to learn all of the things, and he started to change the ways of his arboreal hunterism to learn how to hunt in this new urban realm that he's in. He ended up in this urban realm because Furbolg society is very precarious amongst the different clans, and his tendency to just show up where he really wasn't supposed to be was causing problems. They decided that he should indulge his curiosity elsewhere, and basically removed him from the equation by drugging him and dumping him on a boat. He woke up on his way to the new urban lands, found city life is not as unpleasant as he originally expected. He is a little confused about this whole concept about owning parts of the earth. It doesn't really make sense to him. He's learning, though, from Kasim a lot about how you can own different parcels of the earth and what you can get for different things. Finance is definitely a thing that Kasim is definitely taking the time to teach him. He's learning some other things from, he's learning anatomy now from Igor. He's learning how not to sneak from Ogmagny. Megan is teaching him all about social graces. So he's having a really good, he's learning a lot from this group of people, and he's just super happy. And his whole plan is to get this Thimblewinter thing taken care of, so he can go retire to the Ghost and have tea with Grandma.
I love it. I like Delvin. I like where Delvin's going as a character. That shit makes me happy as hell. Stewie, you're
up. Delvin, his opiate is knowledge, and Igor is the supplier. Igor has a vast knowledge of many different things between engineering and the humanities, and by humanities I mean people's bodies. Slowly we shall progress things, and the Igors have decided to reach one of their many hands towards this land once more, now that Igor was dropped in the middle of it. And we'll see how that progresses.
All right.
You got them good scrolls?
Next up, we got Julio.
Hey everybody, I'm Julio, and I'll be playing Kasim. He is a legitimate businessman from Babylonia, and he is here to make business flourish. And he used to run with a bad crowd who didn't much care for his penchant for keeping his word and fulfilling contracts. So they stabbed him a bunch of times, jumped him on a boat where he met all these fine people that he has found to be a lot more amenable to his ways. He has diversified into many different businesses, such as banking, after getting a solid base with real estate, in which he was always in. And currently, he is trying to secure the backing of the gnomes in order to grow his empire even larger, and one day, sorry about that, one day bend entire nations to his will.
Last but not least, we have Colin.
Yes, I am Colin. I am playing Ogmagni Krakenbreaker of the Stormlords. He is a Jotun paladin. He is devoted to Thor and all things glory and glorious. He also goes by the names of Wormslayer, Ogre Smasher, Crusher of Armies, Hammer of Traitors, Extinguisher of Muspelheim, Slaughterer of Goblins, Hero of Orphans, Slayer of the Twice Dead, Reaper, Savior of Memories, Vanquisher of the Undead Tyrant, Reaper of Demons, Chosen of Thor, and as of recently, he also took on the names of the Bringer of the Light, Forge Friend, and, as he got last time, Cruncher of Clockwork, which was an interesting one. And he's the wielder of the Great Hammer, Giant's Bane. Unlike everybody else in the party, he doesn't care about real estate or knowledge or getting more knowledge or spreading more knowledge. There's a lot of knowledge in this group right now. All he cares about is attaining enough glory so that he can ascend to his rightful place as one of the gods and fight alongside Thor, Odin, and all those other awesome badasses in Ragnarok.
I like it. So tonight we are short 2 members of the party. They are, I don't know. Igor, Stewie, you do have permission to control Gregor. So that's on you. I will control Ashlyn, which means that she's just going to be hitting people with her sword a lot.
You mean like what she's been doing?
I mean, it's not too different from her usual shtick. In our last adventure, or rather in our current adventure, in our last session, what we have started to see is that the party arrived at a dwarven town, and within that dwarven town, each of them had many things that they were trying to accomplish. Kasim was attempting to accomplish some sort of dealings and wheelings with gnomes, and this led them to discover that someone was stealing gnomish inventions. They managed to track the thief into his lair, and they are now trying to wade through ankle-deep clockwork monstrosities that are attempting to stop them from discovering their master. And so far, they've been doing pretty well. They were all scared of the clockwork dragons last time for nothing. I really think the gnomes gave them more trouble than the clockwork dragons did.
Because they did. Because they absolutely did.
The dragons did breath weapon the shit out of you guys.
Yeah.
Which means I think I'm going to start adding breath weapons onto monsters that you guys fight, because you guys tend to be very clustered together, and at least it does half damage, which is nice. Julio can't give me disadvantage at breathing on people.
I'm like, the dragons kind of ignored me. I don't know, maybe.
All right, so you guys had just finished taking a short rest. This is where you currently are. You guys are in a small chamber with a large bronze box that reaches floor to ceiling. So I guess we can call it a pillar, with levers and dials and knobs on it. Wait, one last thing. Before I forget, we have also adjusted the way our Patreon works. There is now only one level, and it gets access to our Discord, and I'm going to be posting on our Patreon both all the maps that are being used in the campaigns, as well as bonus maps that I'm going to be making for other things and / my own boredom. So it's a great place to get maps for your own adventures. If we get a certain amount of patrons, we will go ahead and we will open up an additional tier, which will get you access to PDFs of the adventures. But for that to happen, I need enough money to pay Megan to take time off of work to make PDFs of what I've said. It's the truth, because I write stories, right? I don't write words. It's just not a thing that I do. Megan is absolutely my editor, and she has to essentially follow behind me in whatever I'm writing, with a bag of commas like Johnny Appleseed, scattering them liberally through my works.
Whereas most people who have to edit my work have to take out commas and ellipses because I
Nope.
go overboard.
I write.
All you gotta do is just add a couple little dots, make some semicolons, there we go.
I write very much the way that I speak, which means that it's not a run-on sentence, but it really looks like one.
It's like those notebooks from Seven, just like rambles.
All right, so you guys have discovered an elevator and another room that you have not gone into yet.
That would be
That
D
is correct,
Salwan,
yes. That is
correct?
the only room on the first floor that you have not gone into. That trap
Should we go in?
is there still. So you guys need to tell me what you want to.
I haven't disabled it
Give
yet.
me a perception check when you get over there. Or sorry, investigation is the appropriate one.
I mean, my assumption would be that the gnomes fixed it on their way in.
Do you get advantage on that, right? Because you're an inquisitive. You see that the
Yes.
gnomes did in fact fix it on the way in.
God, little friggin' further flirt. All right,
You also see that the dragon bodies have been picked up and taken elsewhere.
I didn't take. I should have thought about taking some of the breath weapons out of them, but the rivety shooting thing.
You do
made
have
me
the
think
rivety
about it.
shooting.
All right,
thing.
cool.
That is the thing you have right now.
Yeah. You realize I'm about to be Batman in a little bit.
What
right?
kind of
Just,
trap
just
is
so
this? By the way?
He never figured out what it exactly does. Just that it is some sort of pressure plate.
Okay. I'm gonna take some time to try and figure that out. Would you want
That'll be an
investigation or perception
roll
for
to
that one?
figure out what it does exactly.
All right.
That's not going to do it.
All right.
So I say we should back up and throw one of the gnome corpses onto the pressure plate and just let it do its thing.
But it could be something like before where it summoned something.
Yeah, like the alarms went off.
I mean, that is a valid
Right,
way
I'm
for
a-
you guys to try to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we could just do that unless you think you can disable
So, as opposed to just, what would you need from me as opposed to just trying to disable?
I mean, you've done it
disarm the
before.
trap?
It's just a thieves.
What would it take from
It's just
to break it down? Like-
a more difficult thieves check roll.
Okay.
Go ahead and
and
everyone put yourselves in position where you're going to be.
Yeah, get out of the
Yeah,
way,
let's
guys.
move back a little bit. I'm gonna go behind this corner too. Seems like the right idea.
I just realized that there's an extra Augmagna here that I need to get rid of. Hold on a second.
There should always be an extra Augmagni.
As long as Gregor has his way, there will
He's
always
just
be an
over
extra
there
augment.
flexing and just talking about how amazing he is.
He is just sitting in
Johnny
the corner
Bravo.
talking shit.
Just, oh my God! Somebody call the cops. Incredibly attractive man here.
Hey, you want to see me comb my hair real fast?
Check out the pecs.
Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Oh, and I'm wearing a black T-shirt today. Don't start. Don't
I can
start.
make him dance.
It'll happen.
All right, so Delvin. Oh, right, I have to move Ashlyn out of the way. All right, Delvin, put yourself in position. You cannot do it from there.
I know. I can't. So my laptop is being interesting, and I can't move my. I can't have my character up, and
All
Skype
right, is that good for
working
you?
at the same time.
right.
Yeah, that's about
Go ahead
right.
and give me that disable roll.
You can do it.
I'm sure he can. It's not a super difficult trap.
What am I using for this? Ah, it went away. Come back. There it is.
So this whole area, by the way, is very, very steampunk. There's like
It seems like it.
there's actually like pipes running steam, and there's dials, and there's spit. Like you're not sure what they're supposed to be doing. There's gears on the wall that are spinning, and you're pretty sure that they're just spinning for the sake of spinning. You're not sure they're actually connected to anything.
I've never seen anything like this before.
God, I hate steampunk so much.
he's just grabbing gears off the wall. They don't do anything.
So-
Just throw them down.
You guys know that jokes are just for me, and that is a joke just for me because I hate when people do steampunk and they just throw on pointless gears. Your gears should have reason.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
It has
Yes.
made me hate steampunk altogether. Like
if you
I
have
can't stand
gears
it
with no
anymore.
reason, then you're clearly some sort of demented gnomish sociopath because there's no big other explanation. Okay, so you managed to disable the trap but not take it apart. So
Okay.
the gnomes can come back and fix it at a later date. Do you want to investigate again, just now again with a bonus to try and figure out what it is now that you've done it, taken it apart?
Yes, I want to know
Okay.
what is
Go
inside
ahead.
of it.
Roll investigation. Perfect. So you realize. Actually, I need to do it as the DM. So I have two different Roll20s open so that the viewers can see what's going on. So this is actually two 15-foot doors that open in the middle and drop down. You don't know what's underneath it, but you just know that they are two doors that drop down.
So I have been standing on one
Yep,
half of
but
this
it is
trap the
not the
whole time.
sensor. But yes, if you had failed particularly terrible, it would have dropped you.
And I would have learned what was in it,
Yes, you
what
would
it
have.
was dropping down to.
I figured out what the trap does.
I will let you guys know because the danger is past. It leads to the incinerator.
Ah,
Mm.
fun.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
Willy Wonka of you.
Bad egg.
I want it now.
All right, so what are you guys doing now? Now that the trap has been disabled, you guys can safely wander about.
Part of the thing I had wanted to do when we were fighting the dragons, and I thought about it, was setting off the trap.
That'd been kind of
Did,
funny.
I was like,
I would have liked that because several of you would have fallen along with the dragons.
Yeah.
I recently found one of my old 3.5 trap manuals. Oh my god, the stuff in there is so
Dangerous.
So good. Are you guys going directly to the elevator, or are you going up to the northern room?
Should we investigate the other room before we go?
We should definitely investigate the other room so nothing comes up behind
That's
us.
Okay.
perfectly fair. All right. You walking in first, Magni?
Sure.
All right, put yourself in the room.
And I'm dead.
And rocks fall, you die.
Ah, you dick.
I actually did run Tomb of Horror for a party once.
I played in a game where I opened a door and it was a space game kind of thing, and I was big lizard dude, and it shot me in the face. I was like, ow, what the heck?
So you walk into the room and you see that there are two mechanical creatures behind bars with a narrow gap that they clearly cannot walk through. And there seems to be like metal crates and stuff on that side.
Oh.
Why, you ask?
Sucks to be
have
you.
No idea.
I don't think we need anything in here.
So wait, there's just two dudes in there just wandering
There's
around?
two big metal constructs behind a bunch of bars where there's like a little hole that someone could potentially squeeze through to get in there to steal something, I guess. I don't know if that's the best idea.
Well, I mean, I'm not a
what are
little
they
dude.
guarding?
Say again?
What are they guarding?
You're not sure if they're guarding.
Yeah, what do I
but,
see?
If you give me, anybody who wants can give me either an intelligence or an appropriate lore check to try and figure out what's back there.
I'll try. Nope.
Intelligence or appropriate
Yeah, like you tell
lore
me,
check.
hey, I want to do this lore, and I'll say, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, there's a 19.
That's not 19. Mine's a 9.
That's
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an
Oh,
inquisitor.
you, yeah. I thought you
That's
were
a
talking about because I
19.
could see a 19 on mine. I'm like, that doesn't work on me.
Oh, that was yours. I thought I rolled a 19.
You rolled a 17 anyway.
Yeah, that's,
so,
I rolled a
yeah,
17.
There
So-
you go.
Yeah.
Gregor rolled a 20
So,
and Igor got a 17.
Actually, everybody except for Magni is aware that the room seems to be full of barrels of caustic chemicals, some sort of, for lack of a better term, like a battery. You guys aren't really sure what the batteries are. And other...
Igor knows what batteries
Igor
are.
does know what batteries are, that is true. It seems to be some sort of like clerk's office, like you ask them for things and they give them to you.
Is there any chemicals that I recognize that could be useful to us at this
Various
time?
acids and the like.
Igor's gonna walk up to the thing, without excuse me, sir. Could I get a barrel of sulfuric acid, if you please?
You walk up to him, and one of the one of the constructs walks over, and it does not say anything, but it kind of looks you over. and then points to a sign.
What does the
Must
sign
be
say?
no taller than this to use.
Oh. How much taller
How
am I
tall is
than it?
Igor?
Igor's like
Oh,
4'8".
So you're just
which is
slightly
hunched.
taller. Because it's like 3.5.
Igor will bend
all
down
right.
a little bit. Can I get a barrel of sulfuric
Please
acid,
give me a
please?
deception check.
Just gets down on his knees. Like he puts his shoes on his knees. It's like, no, I'm totally this tall.
This is Igor, okay.
No.
6.
No. He looks at you,
Oh.
and he
He's gonna-
kind of like frowns at you.
Can I do it?
I'm gonna turn to Delvin. Excuse me, Delvin. I've seen you shapeshift slightly before. Would you do me a favor and get below that sign there and ask it for some sulfuric acid?
Okay, we'll do the
Okay.
furball magic.
You do the furball magic, which you're still too tall afterward, but you kind of like hunch down.
I should be 4 feet tall. I can go up to 3 feet down.
It's 3.5 feet is the thing. But go ahead and give yourself.
Oh,
Go ahead and do
yeah.
a deception check. You definitely have advantage on this because of disguise self. Thank God for that advantage.
Wow, that is the worst.
So he walks over and he looks at you. He decides that you look gnomish enough and hands you essentially a keg, like a slim keg. Over.
of sulfuric acid. Cool.
Oh, Magni, could you help me get that in the bag, please?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I always appreciate your help.
What kind of beer is in
Now-
this again?
This is the type of beer that if you drank it, it would dissolve your esophagus and stomach lining, along with the rest of your internal organs.
Oh, that kind. Yeah, we have that back in my...
So the good
Yeah.
guy. So the good
Very
guy.
spicy.
Old Gryla used to make that stuff.
So the golem looks at you and doesn't do anything. Right? He's just like, he's like, I did my job.
You know, not all of these
And,
constructs are all that bad. These guys are alright.
Adding that to Igor's list. Barrel of
Yeah,
sulfuric
consider
acid.
it 5 gallons because it's a slim keg.
I'm waiting to see what we can do with it.
Nothing good will come of that for me.
I guarantee you, later on when we're being chased, Igor's just going to open the bag and dump out the barrel.
like I don't know why I would have allowed such a thing.
The rule of cool.
Rule of cool, baby.
Hey man, I'm just gonna wrestle someone's mouth open, and then we're gonna have some fun.
No, all you have to do is make yourself grow, grab it, throw it, and then I'll use like one of my that I actually have like a magic missile smite now that I could throw at it. And then,
All right,
There we
so
go.
please position yourselves on the elevator.
ooh, doop doo 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 doo. Does it have music?
No, that hasn't been invented yet.
Trying to figure out how to if I can. I know what it does, but I'm trying to figure out if I can work the controls. Is basically what that was for.
Can I do a performance check to see about singing in this elevator?
Yes, you can.
Okie doke.
However, Delvin, you look it over. There are 4 levers.
Nope.
So you sound like regular elevator
Yep.
music. Got it.
Igor asks you, who sings that song? Why don't you let them, sir?
But I was singing this song. I made this song up on the fly.
Some things aren't meant to be made. I should know.
Like your two.
So there are 4 levers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one are you pulling?
All of them, all at once.
It's like doing the elevator.
It just goes sideways. This turns into the Wonka Vader
That's
real
what I'm
quick.
saying. I'm expecting this thing to be able to move laterally as well, because gnomes. But we're gonna go to farthest right and push that one up.
Wait, are there any symbols on these levers before we
Does
go?
anybody speak Gnomish?
No.
You don't have to sound so sad about it.
I only speak Dwarven and Giant.
Nope. Common, Elvish,
All right, so
Giant, and
you
Sylvan.
pull the first
Hold
one.
on.
You can't.
Hold on,
Okay.
I'm checking Gregor. Relájate. All right, I know he
He
can talk
can.
languages at
I don't
least.
think he currently has a cast, but yes, I do believe he can.
Can I Oh, this isn't a ritual one that you can cast? That's terrible. Why would comp languages of all spells not be a ritual?
It's not.
It's not. I just looked at it. Let me look at the
I
actual
think it
description
is
of
a
comprehend
ritual.
languages.
We just looked up in the eye.
Pretty sure I thought he's done it.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
It is a ritual. Okay. A ritual cast comp
Yeah.
languages.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys wait like 10
exact-
minutes. There's nothing wrong with that. I am not judging you at all. And Gregor looks at you and he says, "This means up, this means down, this means left, this means right."
All right, so I pushed the one for up.
All right, you push the one for up, and you are now in the bottom floor of some sort of basement, like in the basement of a building in Tinkertown somewhere.
Wow. Do we recognize this basement?
Not at all.
Okay, so it
But
wasn't
that shit
one of
opens like you know the ones that you get in cities that are like doors that lift open the thing, and then they would close again.
those. Mhm.
All right, where to next?
Let's just go the opposite direction. Just go down.
You go down, and it opens up back
Also,
here.
Sergio doesn't have all the shit
Okay.
that gave him written on his.
And I
shit
go
that
down
episodes.
one more time.
Excellent. That is exactly what I needed you to do. I
Wait. Go back. Let's go left and right.
That's exactly what I needed. All right.
All right, it's time for the usual scouting. You get.
So you guys get there, and you are now looking directly at a very large block of stone.
Never mind. So there's just a large block of stone
It-
in front of
it-
us.
So it's very clearly not a wall because it's sitting in a groove. It looks like someone put
Is
a
there any-
wall in a groove.
Where there was no wall. Okay.
Are there any buttons or switches
Not here, no.
or? Okay. And it's right here in front of us.
Wow.
It's actually you see
That's-
that
Yours
gray
gonna-
right there. God damn it!
Yes. Right
That
there?
is this slab of stone.
Okay, so it's not here in front of us, right here, the blocking
No,
up the entryway.
it's
here.
where your line of sight ends. You guys can walk into there if you want. Igor, go ahead
Okay.
and walk into there.
No, I'm good.
Nope,
I've learned my lesson in the past.
Here we go.
Being a
Hold up.
caster,
All right, here's
to
the
not
thing.
walk out.
Here we go. Flat down.
Delvin, like total Mission Impossible stealths, completely like invisible to everything. And Ogmagni's like standing there. Huh! That's not something you see every day.
I'm just staring at this wall. What? Who would put a wall in the middle of a room?
Delvin, you peek out in the space between the elevator and the thing, and it is just darkness.
Okay. Start doing my looky around that.
Go ahead and give me that investigation roll.
See if Yep. Just got to open my character thing again.
Man, you are so good that you get that.
Yeah, man. Look, that is what this dude is designed to do, man. He's gonna be
So
Batman.
you see in the distance over here, the wall seems to go into another room, but the gap is very small, a couple of inches maybe.
Can you click where that was again?
Over here.
Okay.
Actually, do you have you have your weasel? I mean, if you want, you can send weasel through there.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah, or Gregor has the monkey.
there is
Whichever.
a weasel that is headed to try and see if he can find
Hold on.
that is a very stealthy weasel. He's trying very hard not to be seen.
Yeah, I can.
Damn.
Nice.
Represents weasel. Hi, Mike. Can you see the weasel now?
I can see him. I've been able to see him for a second. I
Okay,
can't
try
move him
again
though.
real quick.
Like that. Wait,
Okay.
there it is. Now I can.
So, can you see? Oh, I did not give him vision, so no. Obviously, you cannot see.
No, I cannot see. He can see.
He's got vision. He's got night. Right? Weasels have night vision. Please double check for me.
I will check right now.
I can lie to you as much as you'd like that they have vision.
So you're saying they don't?
I have no idea. I didn't look for it, but I'm willing to tell him that they do.
I got it. Hold on. They do not actually have.
Giant, not giant weasel, not giant, not crimson weasel, just regular.
Crimson weasels.
They do not, in fact, have night vision.
But as a familiar, isn't there certain things that all familiars
I
have?
think, but yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna give you night vision. I'm gonna be nice about this.
Wow, he gets better stealth checks than I do. He's got a +5.
I mean, I could literally just give it like a little marble
Of light.
and like cast light. Yeah, just like boop, and have it carry
Okay,
it in its
that
mouth
works.
or some shit.
That's what we're doing.
It's like a little flashlight.
We give him. Oh man, the very first headlamp. We're gonna give him
There
a
you
little
go.
Weasel
weasel circlet.
headlamp. No, I like the
Alright.
idea. I think it's super cute.
Igor will open his bag and start working on a little.
I think
weasel
it is
headlamp.
adorable.
Sorry about the rush job, sir. And it's like the perfect little headlamp. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Couldn't build it to
I'm
scale.
gonna take out the little calipers and everything to measure his
All
head.
I imagine is Doc Brown. I couldn't build it to scale, and just like puts this little thing on it.
Weasel phrenology is being practiced.
Oh god.
The
Yes.
idea that the weasel has a marble in his mouth
very
is
intelligent weasel,
adorable.
you know that.
So the weasel walks in and he sees two of the gnomes, like wandering about, like two of the mechanical gnomes wandering about, and beneath the ground you see giant gears that are currently not turning.
Okay.
He could
So I
go
can see-
down to where those gears
can see
are
over
and
there.
walk along the gears if he so chose.
I mean, come on, man. Like he's my weasel. Like hell yeah, he wants to go and peep all this stuff out.
All right, so
You need another stealthiness from him to make sure he doesn't.
I
get
do need a
spotted
stealth
by
roll
people,
from him,
or
and so we can see. Ooh. I'm gonna give him advantage because they're not really looking for
Okay.
him. I'm also gonna need a dexterity roll as he traverses these gears. Also with advantage because they're kind of large.
No, his dex is better than mine. He's got a 19, according to the attributes for Weasel. His dex is a little bit better than
I
mine.
didn't give you the character sheet. Sorry, man.
There it is. I mean,
I got you. Edit,
hoo-ha.
and Mike. And God damn it. All right. You should be able to see it in the journal screen now. He does just fine. So you can go ahead and move him his full movement now across the gears. What is that?
I have no idea. Ah, there it says Weasel.
Ah.
Haha, I see it.
So the weasel is moving
just went to the
along,
top of it.
sneaking across these giant gears. Doobie doobie doo up, doobie doobie doo up.
This looks like a pinball machine. I'm nervous for him now.
So he has a choice. He can try and make this leap from one gear to the next. He can crawl down and around, which will take longer, or he can move closer to the gnomes to cross the gear path. Alright, so give me that stealth roll. This one is not with advantage because...
He is
That's
close
fine.
to them, yes.
Alright,
I
so
got
go ahead and make another round of movement. Alright.
All right, so he's seen all the things he can see with gears. Now he needs to figure out how to get this
Well, actually,
door open.
this big bottom gear moves to another room, which I'm going to put you in right now.
Oh goodness!
He sees more gnomes and he sees more
Oh,
things.
oh my goodness! This whole thing is so not exactly running play by play because I kind of got to pay attention. Um, but letting them know that like this entire thing, there's gears underneath the entire floor.
You see that there is a gear missing in that black space right there.
Oh wait, ah, that's random. How far is that?
Say, what do you mean from you, or how big is it?
How big
Oh, like
a
three
gap is
feet.
that? Okay, we
That-
could probably make that. I just
Give
don't.
me another stealth roll, by the way. As you see, there's more gnomes working in this room.
All right, and what do you need? A deck?
Athletics roll.
I don't know what.
Actually, we could do acrobatics,
Athletic.
so just be straight dex for him.
Okay, straight decks. Got it.
These gears are huge, by the way. You're seeing them. They are, 15, 20 feet across. And again, it's the land of evil
I don't know.
steampunk. He does make the leap, and you see in this corner, I don't know if you can.
Yeah,
There is
I was looking at that.
a wheel that can be moved.
Yeah, but I'm sure he can move it. That is not a thing that is going to happen. All right. Let him wind his way back, avoiding.
I'm gonna say he takes a 10, which is not a thing in this edition, but that he's
Yeah.
super careful.
Yeah, that is the whole plan. He is just get back now, so we can try and figure out how we're going to deal with this.
Up inside.
All right. I let the guys know. Hey, so the wall. It looks like there's the entire floor has a gear system underneath it. Um, there's one missing right now, so it's not currently working. And there's a bunch of the little gnomes that were much more of annoyance than the dragons were in the room. Um, maybe we try going left or right with the elevator at this point to see if we can get to an open door.
That might be the best guess. Can't get through here anyways. Alright.
Alright, so everyone load up. Squeak, 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 squeak it.
I was thinking like, Kasim and I are gonna have to grab this wall and see if we can like physically move it.
All right, I'm gonna go. We know what's in that room. So do we want to go? I guess facing left. Facing that way, we would go left to go up here, where we know what's happening.
I mean, it's possible that
Or
you
do the
move
guys
that
wanna
way,
go-
and that'll let the elevator will let you into that room.
Right. Is what I'm saying. So do we want to try? Which one do you guys want to try?
You said the room that he went into was left of us?
Yes.
Left of the elevator?
Yeah.
Would we be able to get through there? Would all of us be able to, if we, let's say the elevator did move to that side, would we even be able to get through there?
Yeah. The wall is not a wall there. It's just a ridged thing that you can walk over.
Oh, okay. I'm game, so you want to try?
I mean, I'm all about. All right, we know what's over here, but but we don't know what's over here. So, do y'all want me to hit the left lever or the right lever? It's entirely up to you guys. I'm down for whatever.
You know what? Let's go right. Let's see what happens.
All right, that's one right. What's next? Who else?
David's making damn sure that if he kills the party, it's not on him alone.
You know
Let's
what?
do it.
Let's go right. Let's do it.
All right, we're going right with the arrow with the levers.
All right. So you go right, and you are now sitting over a large chasm. And about 30 feet away, you see a dome that is like 60 feet in diameter.
Jesus.
Oh man, I'm good at this. Exactly 60 feet in diameter. And it is covered with essentially Jacob's ladders and Tesla coils. and they are rotating, and there's all sorts of energy leaping and crackling about.
Right, one more
It does
time.
not allow you. That's what goes.
So
Okay.
who's jumping first? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I can make it.
Not I, said the blind man. Left twice.
So you go left twice,
Yeah.
and you guys are now staring at the room where the weasel was. I'm going to put you guys in the room, even though you guys are actually in the elevator, just so you can see what's going on.
Oh, Jacob's ladders are an
Yep.
actual thing.
Yeah. And it's not just jewelry.
I thought it was just jewelry, to
No.
be quite honest.
No.
All right, so you guys
There
see
was
two
a-
gnomes, and when the elevator stops, both gnomes look up at you guys and initiative.
What's up, boys?
Gentlemen.
How's it going?
You're like, huh, this isn't ladies' wear.
Would you believe we got turned around?
Yeah, we
I
must have
totally
making a wrong
made
turn in
left
Albuquerque.
No.
Yeah,
No, we do
yes.
the big town. Was it the little China thing where it's like, oh, we got a major telephone line issue here. We'll just make our way in.
Gregor goes second, dude.
I mean, Gregor is always fast as shit. It's kind of impressive what diviners can do, or chronomancers can do. All
Yeah,
right,
right?
so Delvin, you're first. The gnomes have turned to you. They still have their little grabby hands. They have not actually pulled any weapons out yet. Please remember that you guys
I'm
are
still gnome
actually
size, right?
here.
Right. But I'm
You
still
are
gnome size, right?
Yes.
All right. You heard about the disturbance to level up. Has there been any problems down here?
Please give me a deception roll.
What?
So he looks at you, his little,
Wow.
nuts and bolts eyebrows moving, and he says, "No disturbances, just repairing things.
Okay, status report.
342 and 343 have not returned from upstairs."
All right, you. What's your and what? And I asked the one that's next to him. What's your designation?
344 and 345.
All right, you two. Upstairs, you know the room with the dragons, right? You know, with the pit, the incinerator drop.
The trash chute.
Yes. There's been some malfunctions. Whoever it was that came in, they disabled it again. We're gonna need you to go up there and repair it. I'll stay here and make sure nothing goes wrong with what you were working on down here.
Okay.
Cool. Give them the elevator, boys.
I
I'll work
hate
with
you.
Hey, how's it going?
So you put you guys in
If
the
I
room.
had, if I had worked on grenades yet, I'd literally just pull a grenade pin and throw it in with them, and then the elevator leaves.
So put you guys
Woden's Day, am I right?
put yourselves in the actual room as the elevator goes away.
Oh my god.
I can't. I don't know. I can't. That's ridiculous.
You were 1 point away from a crit too.
Weasel's tanking this one.
Yeah.
So you see there is some stairs heading down. Oh my god, Weasel. All right, Weasel.
I am Weasel. Oh, sorry. You said
Yeah,
stairs heading down?
to that hallway where you just found Weasel. There is a door just south of him, and there's a hallway leading west.
Okay, Weasel sneak.
Weasel sneak.
Weasel look this
No,
way.
it's a
See what's
door.
in here.
I don't know how you managed to poke your head
Oh,
through
door. Weasel did not. Weasel does not have opposable thumbs.
All right, so again, more of the same clockwork mechanical type things, but you notice down here, there's a lot of like magical runes and whatnot carved into the pipes as well.
Okay.
You see 4 giant statues, and a door, and a hallway leading north, and a hallway leading west. The giant statues are also on gears, and they appear that they could rotate.
Hmm.
What's the
All
range
right.
on
One
Find
thing I
Familiar,
have
so that I know
failed.
when he gets out of it?
I will look and find out for you, sir. You can eat behind. There's no matching results for Find Familiar. What?
Find familiar. You gain the service of familiar. Da, 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 da.
Then we're all
100
100
feet.
feet. All right.
I just used that little eye token thing in our D20.
You're still good. He can see you.
All right. Cool.
He had probably just gone out of range when he was in the big room, and I should have thought about that, but that's fine.
All right. Gonna leave him here all stealthed up. Let the guys know what's going on. There's a door here. Then there's a hallway back to that big wall that we had. That we had to move the elevator around, and there's a room with 4 statues in it. Weasel says it looks like they could be rotated, but he doesn't think he could do it.
Weasel's like, curse you, lack of thumbs!
Yeah, I mean, he really does not get the fact that he's not as big as the rest of us. He thinks he could do whatever if he just had thumbs.
He's a weasel.
That's literally the only thing keeps him
That's
from doing
why
things.
weasels are just badasses like that.
He is. He really thinks he's like the actual. He thinks he's the hero of the party. He's considering joining Agmagni as a paladin of glory.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm gonna put a little helmet on him.
He really thinks he's the one that has won all these fights for us. His scouting has made it possible. So what do we want to do? Do you want me to try and open that door, see what's in that room? Do you want me to, you want me to go check and see what's going on with the statues? What would you guys like? And that is the gender neutral guys. I am not dissing or hindering Megan.
Igor starts reminiscing. Oh, I could use a nice little table or a cold storage room. A nice house in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's what he means.
A cup of tea.
I don't think that's what he means.
Oh, you meant
Yeah.
That wasn't
sorry,
on the list.
Sorry.
That there was
Sorry,
two things on the list.
He was very clear.
Can
I
we
could
add
do
to the list?
these things.
We could add to the list, though. That's what lists are for.
Yeah, I'll be writing in. But I'm also taking notes that what the things that Igor, requests that go in the notebook.
So,
what's the plan, guys? I am willing to.
I mean,
to
we
go
could
ahead
always
and scout
check
out
the door. If
room.
the door seems to be locked or trapped, since you've been doing that, it might have.
Legerdemain
It might have
here,
something
right?
important in there.
So go
it
ahead
might
and line
not.
yourselves up at the door where you guys want to be.
The question Igor always has is, how alive do the statues look like they could become? That's always the question on my mind.
Weasel thinks he can take him, so it doesn't matter to him.
That doesn't help.
Yeah,
Weasel
I
thinks
know.
he can take an
He's a
ancient white
weasel.
dragon.
I get you. I understand that, and he's a weasel. That's the best I can do for you. He
So
thinks he
Igor,
can
I mean,
take
you're
him, so
welcome
he's
to
not
walk into the
ready for
chamber and examine the statues yourself.
I'm
You're
content.
content.
So,
himself.
I'm going to be
I
right
am,
here, so
incredibly.
let's see what happens.
All right.
We're gonna mage hand. I'm not walking up to it.
Oh.
We're gonna mage hand it. So
Alright, now I'll get over on this side.
you can be there in case something comes running the fuck out.
I'll go right here
But,
then
like,
and see what happens.
I don't plan to be directly,
Dave,
front of
Kasim, is that where you're going to be?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Gregor, Igor, is that where you guys want to be? Excellent. All
Yes, except Gregor is going to be right there.
right. You go to mage hand it, and your mage hand touches the door and disappears.
Well, some of them bitch. All right.
Anti-magic field everywhere. All your magic items are gone.
That's why he.
I don't like that Izzy's not laughing.
That's why he wanted the list.
I knew that was the reason.
No.
I feel it.
The
I make everybody.
That's not the
100%
laugh I
honest.
wanted.
The list is simply so that I can you guys know that I try and make sure that everybody's getting an equal amount of awesomeness, and I try and give people.
We're gonna find out this gnome is actually a beholder, aren't we? That's why you did it. That's why you did it. Okay.
I cannot believe that I have not had you guys fight a beholder yet. I'm kind of.
I'm happy with that. You don't have to do that.
I can't believe you haven't yet either, because they would be notoriously hard to grapple. I'm amazed that there's a lot of
Just
stuff
riding it like those
that
bouncy ball things that they used to have.
Mhm.
Well, they're immune to prone, but the
Eh.
thing that since I can grapple it, I can probably point it in the direction I want.
You
Yeah, but
can't
it's got
grapple
all
all 10 eye socks.
eyes at itself.
I mean,
Point
I
the
can
eyes
grapple
at
the
itself.
main eye so that our magic items still work.
Just rip its eye out at that point. You don't even have to grapple it. Just
It's a very
thumb it.
you can't thumb a
Alright,
beholder eye. You have to like.
Yeah, go elbow deep into that thing. Just
He's in it up to his wristwatch.
it's just that scene from the Suicide Squad with Star, just like oh god.
All right. So you walk up to the door itself. You guys are all where you are.
Yeah, you're gonna get what you want,
Yep.
man. You're gonna get what you
Um,
want. You're gonna get to explode all over my chest.
Hold on. Gregor's gonna come
Alright.
down and have a quick look.
Gregor
Gregor's gonna
is
stand
having
over
a quick
here.
look? You know damn
Gregor's
well.
having a
You know
quick look,
damn
'cause
well. If
Gregor's-
Sergio was.
No, Gregor's much more. Sergio likes to look at things much more than Igor does. He would have sent the monkey,
I
but
was
I'm gonna
saying,
have Gregor just go
there
down.
is
Igor's gonna
no
go up there.
way Gregor himself would have walked over to that door if Sergio was playing him. But Gregor walks over and he looks at the door.
Oh, this is the door?
Yes.
I meant here.
I'm
too close.
So I imagine he ritual casts detect magic. Have you ever
Yes.
have you ever seen the pictures of infravision when something is like cold? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
really.
it is
Knowledge
the
Arcana.
opposite of magic. So go ahead and give me a knowledge arcana.
Right.
it is
That's not gonna help
anti-magic.
you with a 10.
I'm trying to think of a reasoning to give me advantage.
Is that how that works?
Igor
Because you really
will
want to
assist.
tell us what it's doing.
There it is. Igor's coming in with a 17.
Igor comes in with a 17. He looks at it and he goes, what Igor knows is that whatever's happening there is not magical.
Perfect. Igor goes, yes, this is inherently unmagical.
So, knowledge arcana cannot help you right now.
Investigation. Dang. Wow.
So, you start, like, vaguely touching the door, and you notice that the door is made out of wrought iron, and that the hairs on your arms stand on end when you're close to it.
It's like the old tales of like cold iron hurting us.
No, but it
stereotypes.
does make you inherently suspicious.
Should we go in?
Igor says, Delvin, knock on the door twice.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, you know what? No.
Igor will explain, if asked, that his curiosity is if it's a prison.
So hang on. No. So I'm coming back here, and then Billy Badass.
The weasel's gonna go over and just headbutt the door twice. Wham!
Yep.
No,
Like,
crit.
bow, bow. Because you know how like they train you to not stand in ways that normal people stand when
Uh-huh.
you're breaching doors,
Yep.
because shots are gonna go to where. Who the fuck is shooting at weasel height? Nobody, right?
So the door opens,
That's
and you
why
guys
we-
see a room, but you guys can't actually see what's going on in there. What you see is electricity bouncing off of things. You see black smoke. You would actually have to step in the room to get a better view of what's going on in there.
And again, we're gonna send in the hero because most of that stuff's probably happening at head height.
He disappears.
Make sure he slices the pie.
I was about to say, he's probably gonna disappear like in the room
He
below.
walked in and disappeared.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I forgot he did disappear. Yeah, poof,
Like
weasel's
he's
gone.
like, I got this.
Yeah.
Boofed.
Like, Hey, remember that anti-magic room from the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a weasel anymore.
Well, this is the way of life.
He'll be back in a little bit, but he's at a farm upstate with my grandparents
With my grandparents. Damn.
Uh,
So
and
Igor,
our
give
old
me a
dog.
strength check.
Ugh.
Yes,
Igor
that's
give you a
exactly what was
strength
said.
check? I want you to justify why I need to give you out of all the people here. All right, why
Because you're
me?
so strong.
It was either you or Kasim. I flipped a coin.
Show him your strong
wanna-
hand.
You want a check or a save?
Check. Double
Six.
six.
Does he get advantage on that?
2 sixes.
You guys see out of the room a cord come out of the room, wrap twice around Igor, and then yank him into the room.
All right, we're going in.
Well, that's fun. Oh!
Shit. Can we make?
Initiative?
It will be initiative in just a moment. Wah!
Gregor goes, it was nice to have a servant.
Close this door.
just shut the door.
That is 100% what Gregor would have said. Like, well, we're closing the door.
Yeah, but we kind of need him.
All right, so everybody, we are now in combat order. So go ahead and give me initiative.
I don't like
Oh,
this. I was
God.
forced into this.
Yeah. The
Oh, I didn't.
the actual thing of it is that it would have been Megan, but Megan is not here, and I'm not going to be yanking other people. She is not present to stand for whatever accusations are being made against her. Where's my turn tracker? Ah, son of a bitch. All right, everybody roll again, because apparently I had not yet opened the turn tracker.
What? But I rolled 2 19s
He rolled
for
2
Igor
19s, and you gonna make this man
and
full again?
Gregor.
I mean, to be fair, the gnomes rolled 21, so just...
That doesn't matter to me. It matters to me
Oh,
that I
wait,
rolled 19s.
Twice.
Did it add everybody?
Yeah,
It picked it up, right, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm less upset.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So, Igor, you are yanked into the room. You see two of the clockwork gnomes are working levers and twisting dials.
Oh my god.
And in the center of the room, you see a 7-foot-tall suit of armor being struck repeatedly by lightning on all sides. And the armor is what is currently holding onto the rope that grappled you and brought you into the room. Say again?
Question.
Go ahead.
Question. Is there an anti-magic field of
Yes,
some
there is.
kind in this room? My bag explodes.
Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
It's less that it explodes and more that it tears, and all of the stuff in it falls to the floor.
No. You don't understand the quantity of this is a nearly full bag of holding. Very nearly full. There's bedding. There's beds in this bag.
So,
Okay? You do not
There's also
understand.
a cask of acid.
There's a cask of sulfuric acid that
So
I just put in
everything-
here.
I'm gonna
This
draw.
doesn't
I'm gonna
rip-
draw a square here, and everything in this side of the square is difficult terrain, as it is strewn with all of Gregor and Igor's possessions.
Oh, God.
Igor is very upset. That was a brand new brain I just obtained a few
I'd be
weeks
more
ago.
worried about the cask of acid. That's in it.
So Igor, you look up and you see that this giant armor has a gnome-sized head, sunken just slightly into his chest, and he looks.
Ah,
And he looks down at you and he says, "You've been causing me much problems." Delvin, it's your turn.
All right. I'm doing the big poof.
Are you actually going invisible? All right.
Yes. I don't plan to stab anybody this round.
Is this Robotnik? Is that? Is...
You cross the threshold and you become visible.
Well, shit. I didn't plan to stab anybody this round. That's
That
5,
is,
right?
5, yes.
Did you start next to me?
But remember that you are half speed because of the fact that you're moving through difficult terrain.
You get an. If
Fair.
you started within 10 feet of me, you get an extra 10 feet.
Okay. So I would have been able to make
Yes.
this move.
Yes,
See
I
here.
believe so.
Izzy, I would have made that box a different color because I can
Yeah,
barely see it.
You are correct.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I just realized it.
Yeah.
That it is there.
You can see it, but it's a little.
There
Yeah,
you
I had to look for it. I had to realize I was
Yeah.
supposed to. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. And then I'm also still 2. All right, that
All
was
right,
literally it.
Igor. You are no longer grappled. The whipcord like released you when you arrived.
Right.
It was very much a scorpion get over here
I'm
type thing.
I'm
Get
gonna look up
over
at the
it.
gnome and be like, "Is there a way for us to talk this through?"
I'm sorry. I just realized you guys don't have camera on me. I'm thinking about it. Hold on a second. No, actually, he says I cannot have you telling other people where my lair is.
That is actually quite a happen. Do you have an eagle?
No, I trust mechanical servants.
Ah, well, that is what it is. And then I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Well, stab.
First time Igor has ever pulled out that dagger, by the way.
Shut up!
And he shanks the shit out of him.
That completely like plinks off the armor.
Well, that honestly was to be expected. I'll be very, very honest with you. As my environmental action, I'm gonna. Oh, I can't.
Wha-
Never
Why?
mind. That doesn't matter anymore. Because even if I drink it, it's just gonna be a vial of liquid.
So some of your artificer stuff does work. You're an alchemist, right?
Right. The issue is all of it's
Oh.
inherently
Well then.
magical. Like all of it's like it's herbs and things that
Oh,
are
all right.
imbued with
Carry on.
magic. Yeah. So like most of it does not work. Oh boy. Igor's gonna just have a. Pardon me for a minute. I'm gonna go consult with my friends.
He's gonna
I'll be
get
right
an
back.
attack of opportunity on you. Okay.
That's
I mean,
fine. So long as he doesn't get his full range of attacks on me, I'm okay. 26 or 28 will just barely break my AC.
Oh, sorry.
Thunder punch.
That is
No, just
14 plus whatever.
no, it's just the 11.
Just the 11? Oh, just the 11.
Gregor is up.
Gregor is up. What could Gregor do in this situation where magic cannot cross the barrier? That is honestly the true question.
Have we figured out
would
where
you
the
like
barrier
me-
is?
Right, that's what else I was about to say. What would you like from me to get an understanding of what is erecting this non-magical field? Because I see there's runes and whatnot all over the floor.
Just give me a straight intelligence check because you do not. It's not Arcana.
Straight intelligence.
You know that the machines that the
24.
gnomes are working with are what's causing the anti-magic field.
So like, but none of the gears up towards the north where we were looking
no,
at were
this
turning.
machine. This is the machine that you guys saw from the outside earlier.
Does there seem to be an easy way for us to like take something apart to make this thing work less?
Removing the gnomes would be probably your best bet.
Okay. Gray will say, "Kill the gnomes, so I can cast into the room and save my servant."
So honestly, and Delvin would be like, just get them off the levers.
Yeah, do that, and then I can
Is it
actually start
okay?
casting into the room.
And I'm looking dead at the
Alright,
scene.
so the clockwork gnome is turning levers and dials and spinning things. Ogmagna, you're up.
I think we gotta close this door and get out of here. And nah,
Go ahead, man.
joking.
He's like, "Glory, what's glory?"
I'm
gonna take my
kidding.
skin.
I'm kidding. I kid. But before I go in, I am gonna do lay on hands for myself because I was downed a little bit by this, and I'm not gonna be able to use it in there. So why not use it now, right?
I like this plan. I like this
Because
idea.
everybody's saying, "Hey, you can't do that." So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'll put myself down. Sorry, everybody.
No, you good, man.
That would be right there. Okay. I guess I'll make my way in. 5, 15,
Remember that the
20.
yellow square is difficult terrain.
There we go. That's where I'd end
Okay,
up.
sounds good. Kasim,
And I'm gonna barge on in and say, "What's all this about no magic? What with Magni's magic enough or something?" I don't know. He's a little drunk. He's stepping over things.
Kasim, you're up.
Seeing that guy's in the arm.
Kasim?
Yeah.
Yep, your turn. Come on in.
Come on in.
Alright,
The water's
I'll move
fine.
over here first. I see.
How big is this
7
gnome's
feet
armor?
tall. This room is actually very tall.
Yeah, he's about the same size
Oh,
as us.
yeah.
You know.
Okay, I'm going to. Yeah, might as well. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to fling a javelin. Are both gnomes doing stuff, or
Yes, both
or
gnomes are doing
just
stuff.
only
Yep.
one? Okay, so this one I think is closer to my range. So I'm going to fling 2 javelins at him.
Okay, sounds more than fair.
I always forget that I have javelins. Potato,
Number
potato.
one. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit a gnome. Which one?
That's gonna be 6 damage. This one.
Like he takes the gnome. He takes it. He's like, ow.
And number 2. Wow.
Dual
That'll
25.
also hit.
I rolled 1 for damage both times.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
All right.
Like Cloud now?
The guy
In the
turns
lead, so-
around.
Oh, bonus action, I'm going to activate my resistance
If it's magic, I suggest you wait a
script.
Yep.
It is it?
Probably is.
Because on the description it doesn't say that it counts as magic, but whatever. I'll just
Yeah.
wait.
turn. Because of the nature of your abilities, it definitely feels magical.
All right.
So I would wait. So the armor turns around and looks at Delvin.
Who looks 3 feet tall? Who looks 4 feet tall right now? By the way.
You
He
see that his
isn't.
gauntlets catch
just-
lightning from the air around him.
Hmm?
What's your AC?
The second one I think misses, but the first one definitely hits. I am. Oh no, they both hit. No, I'm 16 plus 2.
So he only hits you for 5.
Cool. I'll take the 5.
All right.
I see how it is. I get hit for 11. He gets hit for 5. I understand. No.
Oh,
Don't worry.
You've been
I
hit
get it.
twice this entire campaign with this character that you have.
Yeah, but let's be clear. I'm pretty sure that Neferetset was hit less. Um,
Yeah.
Delvin,
Yes.
you're up.
All right. What kind of action would it be to try and assess the armor, looking for, with all of the knowledge I've gained here about like joints and fluid dynamics, like the stuff that'll help it move.
I will
Like-
give you a freebie, but you know that you're not going to be able to disable this armor without a substantial amount of damage. It is.
Copy. All right, so there's not going to be any hydraulics that I can like pull a tube off of, or pull a.
No, that's definitely going to be
Wow.
something that as damage is happening to
Oh.
him, I will be describing
Okay.
thematically. But this is definitely not a Star Fox
Yeah.
moment where there is a flashing red triangle.
Raj. All right.
Yeah, we got to go ahead and we got to beat up Davros before we can hit the triangle.
All right. I don't suppose I could climb him.
That's always
is
the
it
question
you
that I ask.
I'm trying to figure out. Like you said, his head is like in the
Yep.
chest, right? Can I get up on top of this armor?
Yeah, you can climb him. That's that would be grappling.
You know what? Let's see if this works. What do I need to roll for that, Kasim? I don't have grapple. I just want to try and climb up on top of the armor.
I mean, I would ask the DM, but usually it'll probably be athletics.
It is. It is. I will
Athletics.
let you use acrobatics though.
I got a +3 for both
Your
of
choice.
those. Yeah, and they're both the same. Rocky. I do not get advantage for any of this.
Like you go to climb up him, and he's like, no, 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 no.
No, stop. Just
No.
stop. Just stop. Like he put like I get the little brother John. He like puts his hand on my forehead. Like no, just no, just no.
All right.
Um,
That was your action.
about it.
You do get your thiefy
Yeah, man.
action. What would you like to do?
um, I think I may disengage and go to here. Right, it's 5 feet.
Yes. No, it's whatever movement you have left.
Oh, I'm coming over to this little dude right here.
That's your boss,
Me
huh?
and him gonna have a
So-
conversation real quick.
All right, Igor, you're up again.
Igor will pull his crossbow off his back and shoot at the little gnome.
Okay, that's fair. Go.
As soon as I find my crossbow in here. Is this me or Gregor? That's Gregor. That's why I can't see it. Bing!
That will actually miss a gnome because remember the gnomes actually have good armor. Gregor. Oh shit! I forgot to move Ashlyn. What would Gregor like to do?
He would like to hold his action for when the the anti-magic field, the big thing he's about,
He's not gonna go in
down.
there and hit him with his stick.
No, although I could do some other things, but I don't think they're good
Okay.
ideas right now.
The gnome continues tinkering, even though Delvin is right next to him. Ogmagni, you're up.
Well, it's not glorious work, but it's work. So. How's it going? Okay, fine. Don't respond. All right, cool.
The gnome is very intent on what he's doing.
Oh my god, I'm going like garbage today. That first one misses, obviously. There we
That'll
go.
hit.
And I get to re-roll that one.
Okay.
2. Okay, so that's a
Still 10 damage. It's
10.
It's still 10 damage.
10 points of damage.
That's substantial improvement.
That's fine.
Didn't mean to put that in. Sorry.
Kasim, you're up.
Alrighty. So it's gonna be 2,
Be right back. Sorry.
3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to throw 2 javelins at this
Okay.
guy. Where is it? Here it is. That's 22 to hit for 8 damage. And 23 to hit for 6 damage. What the hell is it with me and these low rolls?
Your damage rolls right now, man.
But at
Yeah.
least you're hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The armor moves over to Kasim
Great.
and punches out at him twice.
No, and hell yes.
For 6 damage.
I'm going to use one of my runic distractions, so he has to reroll the
Okay,
second one.
that's fine.
Excellent.
And he misses. Clockwork Gnome continues what he's doing. Delvin, you're up.
Do I have a concept of whether or not like just taking them off the levers would be enough, or do they need to be dead?
You are pretty sure that if they are not at the lever on their turn, they will. The anti-magic fields will drop until they get back on it.
Okay. My man right here. I'm going to use a Kasim move. I'm at least try it. I'm going to try and grab him and drag him
Okay.
to
go.
here. God damn it.
I mean, I'm just rolling
Ow.
very well for athletics. Now that Kasim's not
Out,
doing
out.
it.
Get on me.
Now that Kasim's not grappling people.
Out-muscled by
Say again?
I said out-muscled by a
Okay.
Gnomi.
I mean, you're also gnome size currently.
No, I just look gnome size. I don't think I actually am gnome size. I don't know. I'll
So you're
read
like,
it
you're
more
tugging on
carefully,
him
but-
and he like refuses to move. He's like, I've got things to do.
Yeah, by the way, I count as one size larger when determining my character capacity or weight I can push,
Okay,
drag,
yeah,
or
so
lift.
you tough. Igor, you're up.
Igor's
you
gonna
see
step
that
over
as soon
here.
as you leave the room, all of your magic items turn back on, which doesn't help your
Right.
bag of holding, but
I mean, it doesn't. The bag of holding doesn't matter. I can make another one. It's fine.
Don't tell Delvin that. Don't tell Delvin you can make those.
I'm not. Well, I can only make one, and it's mine.
That
Technically, that's not true. I'm gonna stick my finger. I'm gonna grab my vial and stick it in. Is the anti-magic field still working? Does my vial
It
go
does.
non-magical when I stick it in? All right, I put that back in my chest, and I'm gonna reload my crossbow. And that'll be my action since I didn't start reloading
all right,
last turn.
Gregor, you're up.
Gregor will stand right here. All right, and he will prepare to be useful once the field is down.
He's having his tea.
He's literally having his tea. He's like, well, what can I do? There's I can't do any magic. I don't have a crossbow. I could hit it with a staff, but it's in two pieces.
He doesn't even have a weapon.
He doesn't even have a
Like
weapon.
Gandalf.
That's not true. He has a dagger, but I'm not gonna have him go down and stab this with a dagger like Igor did.
All right, Ogmagna, you're up.
All right, let's try this again.
This is yet another example of Delvin trying to not just be a damage monkey. It's like, I'm a big dude. I should be able to drag this gnome off of the what the fuck?
And I'm just goes
Oh
like,
my god, with my rolls. Okay.
I should have just stabbed you.
Okay, does 20
20
hit?
does hit, so you do another 12 damage.
Okay. Okay, 12 more
That
damage.
gnome,
on
you're
this
just like
guy.
banging on him with that fucking hammer, and he's like, "Please stop!
That poor
I'm
thing.
just working. I don't."
Then let go of the stupid lever. I'll stop hitting you.
Have you asked him to let go of the
He's like,
lever?
I don't
feel like
I
it's
don't come to
implied.
your work and hit you with a hammer.
Look, if I was at work and someone came in and hit me with a hammer, I'd stop. I'd be like, "Yo, what?"
Like, no. Like, what? Why are you
Kasim,
hitting me
you're
with a hammer?
alrighty. I'm going to shove the knight.
Okay.
I feel like you're just doing like a playground shove with him. Just like, get out of here.
Damn, that's not very good.
No. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no.
Today is the day that Israel is not having his.
I guess he
dude
found out how to
sequence
get
thrown
around
out.
the whole growing large and grappling thing.
Because I'm not big right now, so.
You can be. This is a big enough room for you to get big.
Magic.
Yeah, no, but
Magic.
magical.
Ah.
Well, I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna try and just get over the anti-magic field. Fuck it. Or rather, just take the attack of opportunity. Move over here. Oh, motherfucker! And then I'm gonna use I'm gonna use the genie
The
trick.
distraction again?
No, the Jin trick, the one that redirects
That's
an attack.
magical.
Is it?
Yeah, your abilities are all magical.
Yes.
Oh, mother.
The
frick.
genie thing. It's magical? Genies are magic?
Oh well, then I'm gonna use the runic shield.
The distraction one?
Yeah.
Okay, and he misses you.
Yeah.
I imagine. So, in theory, right, we're saying that your abilities are magical. I'm going to let you do that one because I imagine you're pulling out pocket sand.
Pocket sand. If anybody's bound to have pocket sand, it's me. I'm going to grapple this
Okay.
guy. Oh wow, that's not fantastic. Wow!
He's got his crit app in. That's what he's.
Holy crap!
He's got his do not touch me dice
Even if
tonight.
he was at disadvantage, it'd still be you.
Wow. I would have to
And
have
what's terrible
advantage
is I
if he would
can't
have
make
to
him
have
re-roll.
disadvantage. That's insane. Yeah,
All
I'm done. That's my turn.
Oh yeah, it has to be magical. I can't even
Alright,
change
so
his roll.
so he actually walks over and he punches Ashlyn. missing,
I'm
and
about to
then
say he
hitting.
don't know. He about to catch
All right,
Moonsword
I'm
to
gonna
the
use my
face.
last runic shield for that one. Or
He gonna catch Moonsword to the
Missing again.
face.
Yeah, he picked. He should have not. He shouldn't be dealing with her. Like, but then again, what's her
He
sword
did
do?
not know. He picked on the
So-
wrong one.
This is crits the way that it was when the campaign first started. That you're like, oh, we need to count this shit.
Yeah, when the
Mhm.
goblins were just critting us all over the place, like it was the first episode of Goblin Slayer all of a sudden.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Ashlyn. She is going to actually stab the gnome.
good choice.
What happens to her sword though?
She's gonna hit because of it's non-magical at the moment.
Okay. But does she get all those crazy pluses to it?
It's only +2. The rest of it's just
Okay.
her.
Nice.
So the gnome goes ahead and takes 9 damage.
See, she keeps rolling
All
like
right.
these twos and ones.
I was
and I'm
trying to
like,
do
yo,
this the nice
come on.
way. I wanted to be cool like Cassim. I'm not. I'm gonna be cool like Delvin.
It's stabby time. Let's go.
It is, and
All right, so that's 19 damage with the first attack. And 30 damage with the second attack.
I would like you to release the levers, please.
He falls over dead.
Fantastic.
All right, and then 1, 2, 3. No, here he gonna have to move if he wants to stab me. He gonna catch Moonsword to the back of the head if he wants
right.
to try me.
Igor, you're up. The anti-magic field is still up for just a little bit longer.
Mhm.
All right. I can't see the other note. I'm gonna step in real quick. Let me not step on that brand. Oh, there's a heart right there. And then I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow. Because it's all that Igor, without magic, that's what Igor is mostly good for.
No, it
Hey
was
man,
12
pick up
hit?
one of the rivet gun. You can pick up the rivet gun, man.
We haven't figured out how to fix
Wait,
that.
isn't the magic gone now? The anti-magic field gone?
on
the...
that gnome's turn.
Not
It'll go
yet.
down.
And was he
He
number
was number
13 or was
13,
he
so
number
it's about to
4? I
go
forget.
Gregor is up. He can step into the
Yep.
room and hold action.
Trying to figure that one out right now. Would I be able to see him from
No,
here
it's
or no?
crossing 2 squares of obstruction.
All right. Gregor will hold action once the anti-magic field is down. He will step into
So
the room
he
and
cannot
cast.
do 2 actions on a hold action.
Do two
He
things.
has to step in now
I
and
despise
then
that.
cast on as.
I will drop myself down till after the next gnome.
All right, so
in
that
initiative.
will be where he lives now.
Yes.
I mean,
All right, so the gnome is dead and the anti-magic field goes down. And it's now Gregor's turn.
Perfect. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Grab him. Thank you. Let's see.
Sometimes you just gotta use the old 1-2. Trying to be all extra and cool with it. Just there's a
Okay,
reason
so
murder became a thing.
him and the gnome, slow.
Him and the gnome.
oh boy.
Wait, 40-foot cube.
Oh, 40-foot
range.
cube. Hold on, let's see. Let's see that. Right there should be it, right? One more step further. 5, 10, 15, there it is. Alright, now the two of them.
Aren't they more than 40 feet away?
No, it's a 40-foot cube, so it'd be 20
Alright,
feet
yeah, you
and
got
20
it.
feet. The 40-foot cube.
Oh, slow. What's the save on that? Constitution, right?
Dex.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom. And it's a DC 17.
So he is slowed. Do I have anything to fix that? The answer is the
Is there
answer,
a lever?
the answer is
Wrong,
no,
lever
and the
crumb.
gnome is also slowed.
Okay,
All right. Well,
perfect. Enjoy that. Both of you,
so
stop that.
Ogmagny, you're up.
you keep doing what you're doing. It's a great job. I am going to use my movement to get all the way over here because I actually have it. That's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Aw, I thought I was closer than that. You know what? Fuck him. I'll just beat the shit out of this guy. I don't know why I thought I was closer. I thought I counted it right. 5, 10, 15. No. Alright. Yeah, I'll just hit this little gnome.
Pummel that poor
Yeah,
gnome.
might as
like-
well.
Finish what you started, man.
Yeah,
Finish
but I
what you
wanted to hit
started.
this big guy.
Oh, I feel like he's gonna be around long enough.
Yeah. He's talking some shit and stuff. Man,
Yeah, I feel like he'll be here.
I'm rolling like garbage.
If you didn't hit the gnome every other time,
You know, everybody
would've
else
been
gets
done.
good rolls, and I'm the one
Over.
that's rolling like single digits here, so
All right,
that sucks.
Kasim, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move over here.
your neck shook.
No. I only have one of those left. I'm not gonna use it in this fight. And yeah, I'm just gonna regular wrestle him.
Okay.
Ho ho! Very nice.
So you lay
Don't
hands
bother
on
the
him,
roll, man. Don't make yourself bad.
and a shield blasts you back 15 feet away.
Oh my god.
Huh.
But
Being hit by a melee attack.
grappling is a special melee attack.
All right, fair enough.
If you want, you can now walk back and do it again because he can only react once.
That was cute. That was cute. The fuck on the ground.
Motherfucker.
You literally just walk back and do it again. He only gets one reaction.
Actually, I'm gonna walk back and I'm going to plant the bottom of my foot right on his face.
just gonna kick him.
Kick him right in the face and miss.
All right, it is now his turn.
This has not been Kasim's day.
Yeah.
You see a gnome.
No,
a
that's-
door opens in this tunnel, and a gnome walks out.
Hijo de su madre.
How did I know?
How did you know?
This is a boss fight. This is the mechanics of a boss fight.
Yeah.
This can't be the boss fight. This is not the
Okay.
guy.
This is the guy.
This is the guy.
This is
That's
the
what
guy.
why you
I was
didn't
like,
grow.
what do you mean?
Oh, never mind. Then I should have grown. I
Yeah.
forget it.
All right, so this gnome. Do I get to stab him on the way by?
If he walks, it's not his turn yet. But yes, assuming that he walks by you, you will be able to. Kasim,
I should be able to stab him if he stays there.
you're not wearing armor, are you?
Right next-
I am not.
All right, Ogmagny.
Yep. What are you gonna do to me?
He casts heat metal.
Wow.
You.
Apparently, he's gonna
Mother-
boil you in your armor.
What does that do exactly?
Please.
Click on the show spell description in the bottom. Of the
There you
thing.
go.
So go ahead and give me a. Till the spell ends, you can use by
Nothing.
creatures holding around the armor. Oh no, nothing. It's you're just
There-
wearing it.
Oh, nothing.
Mhm.
It's just you're just taking damage.
There's nothing. I was about to say, there is no. Wait, it says
Uh,
DC 15.
Yeah, but that's to succeed on
But is that
dropping
just
it
for-
or not.
it's weird.
Mm.
No, you don't. Counterspell.
There it is.
8
Yeah.
damage.
He counterspelled.
No,
Oh,
he doesn't. I counterspell.
yeah. I guess you didn't use your reaction yet.
I mean,
So you feel your armor start to sizzle, and Gregor's like, nah. Mm-mm-mm.
Not today.
oh. I have a feeling that even if you didn't counterspell that, it wouldn't have been that bad. Because this guy's kind of
Also-
sucks at it, you know.
Is that the end of this guy's turn?
That is the end of this guy's turn, so he's going to go ahead and take his saving throw for fucking slow. But he will remain slow.
and he needs to take another saving throw for Kasim's Eyes of the Down.
That's also wisdom, right? What's it do? Please link it in
Yep.
chat.
Do, 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 do.
Dark vision. You can use reaction. Charmed by you for 1 minute. Wow.
While charmed in this way, the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, frozen by the Tao's force of will.
Okay. Yeah, that's cute.
Hope wisdom wasn't your dump stat. Oh, it
Yeah, it sucks when you roll in single digits, huh?
Yep.
I'm right there with you.
For a whole minute. If he's
That is
attacked,
exactly what I'm
does it
looking
break?
up right now.
Yeah, it would.
It does not.
No?
A charmed creature
Nope.
can't attack the charmer or target with harmful abilities. The charmer has advantage. Nope, it does not.
So we can just wail. That's
He's incapacitated too.
unfortunate. That's ridiculous.
I like it.
That's the stupidest thing. Yeah, that's just stupid. I
Yeah.
hate that. I really
And he's
do.
on our team, and I'm just kind of like, that doesn't seem real.
See, the thing that I hate about broken things like that is that next session we're gonna run into like a bunch of like little tiny lizards that all can cast charm.
Hey man, I have used
All right,
this
and then
thing.
they're
For the
eat us
record,
alive.
I do
Use
not.
this
I do
thing.
not have him. I do not do that. I only once had you guys run into someone who can use Kasim's powers.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
have
his
used this
sister.
thing once every time we go on an adventure, at least once, and it has worked
Yeah.
twice.
That's true. That's true.
No, I that sucks for him. But hey, look, that's how your dude's built. Get it?
What is the DC for that, anyways?
For the Stone Eyes,
Yeah,
it is 14, I believe.
14. Okay, so that
Yeah.
makes sense with the low DC.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little less upset about that.
Actually, it's 8 plus. Yeah, 14.
I'm going to say
Yes.
that if you're attacking him, he should get advantage on the saving throw. But it's just not fair. I don't know. I'll leave. I'll leave that for a future thing. I'm not going to do it today.
What about non-lethal attacks, right? Like, because if he just wrestles him to the ground, that's not a lethal attack. He's just helping him
That's
lay
fair.
down.
Yeah.
Just cuddling.
That is fair.
Yo, bud, I
Yeah.
want to give you a hug.
Just cuddle him,
Cuddle
bro. Just
struggle,
cuddle him.
right?
Struggle
Struggle
hug.
cuddle.
Struggle hugs.
Those struggle cuddles
As long
are
as
my
you
favorite.
announce
it.
I
Alright,
love
Delvin,
struggle
you're up.
cuddles.
I'm gonna need you to not touch the levers, bro.
The gnome looks at you. He's like, "But that's my job."
Okay.
Take sabbatical.
You tried, dude. You tried.
We're gonna tell him. Yeah, seriously. I'm gonna try and talk to him and hold him
Can you
here.
persuasion?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep him here for a little bit.
All right, give me a persuasion roll. Okay. Igor, you're up.
Let's see. 15, 20, 25, 30. Igor's going to have a quick look around the room. I'm going to do investigation if that's what you would like, so that I can see if there are any more doors like that one that they can come through, and what the material of the room is made out of.
of metal. That is the only door that they can come out of.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you take your action on that.
And then no one's really that injured, are they?
No,
I'm down
Not at the
a
moment.
bit,
no, everyone's
but
I'm missing like 2 hit points.
Always remember, when you hit about half, all right, you need to call for Igor.
okay. I'm a little above half. I'm 35 out of 55.
So I'm gonna start making my way down towards Delvin, for the moment, and then I'm going to reload my crossbow.
I try to not get hit.
I mean,
though.
that's a fair thing. All right. It's now Gregor's turn.
And it's made of metal, so that ruins a thing that I was thinking about doing. Unless, no, it's literally just stone. All right, well, I guess I'll have to go ahead and... can Gregor see the panels that the gnomes are working on from here?
The backs of them, yes.
Okay, minor illusion. Gregor is going to make it look like the panels have been melted to slag. at least the one over here to the left where this one's replacing it, and then I'll do the same to the one on the right in a second. Don't worry about that.
Ogmagna, you're up.
Okay, let's see if I can hit him this time. Okay, and
Yeah, that hits.
and I get to reroll that 1 for a 6. Not
So
bad.
12 damage.
12 damage on that
He's
hit.
now bloodied.
Cool. Just been hammering away at this thing because it looks like a nail. You know.
It does.
Get out of my face.
Oh, for 19 damage.
Little gnomish nail.
19 damage. Yeah. I'm gonna throw a smite onto that if that's
Yeah, go for
okay.
it. That's why it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, I still got a couple. Obviously, I get to reroll that 1 to begin with, but then do I do this?
Yeah, you do it again.
Okay. Do it again.
And
okay.
reroll the 1.
So
that's
I gotta
19.
reroll that last one.
30.
That's 30.
30.
36.
Yes, 36. You see that he's hanging on to life by a thread.
Oh my god, you little pain in the ass.
Kasim, you're up.
All right, now I'm gonna grow.
Okay.
In
Just
that
like that.
truck.
And since he's
He's on our squad now.
yeah, ish, I'm just gonna like bash him twice right in the
All right,
face.
you have advantage.
Haven't grappling him anymore, just punch him.
So for 16 damage.
You have advantage, so that'll hit. Okay, next one.
And does 21 not hit?
21 does not hit.
His AC's
wow.
down by 2 because he's slowed, right?
His AC is down by 2 because he's slowed, so it will hit.
Sweet, 16 damage.
That's ugly.
So a total of
32
32 damage.
That's mean. All right, Delvin, go ahead and take an attack of opportunity as this gnome walks away from you.
He tried.
That'll miss as the gnome walks by. You guys see he begins fiddling with levers, and the room is filled once again with the...
He doesn't. Did he pass his save?
They are immune to
for,
charm and things of that nature. Like mental manipulations. The gnomes are. The mechanical gnomes. Sadly, not the guy who was who was not having a good time.
Oh, fuck.
It is now his turn, and God, do I want to?
Did Megan get the pop-in one?
Sorry, that's on me. Megan will get to hit him with advantage. Is this Megan?
Wait, they'll not get
No, because
advantage?
she's hitting him. Oh no, the attack of opportunity. No, she does not. Because he's still in her
Okay.
threatened square. Megan does 15
Right.
damage
Right,
to
it's
the
only when
fucking
they
boss. You know what? It's 9.
Yeah, and his reaction's not back up again because it's not his turn yet.
It is.
Cool.
his
Wait,
turn.
no, it is
It
his
is
turn.
9:40. I'm not going to drag this out longer than necessary. All right, so he turns around and he's going to punch Kasim twice, but only hitting once for 5 damage.
You saved all your good rolls for the
Yeah,
save,
yeah.
man. Like this dude has done jack for damage.
He has, and that's that he's.
I didn't see the rolls.
Oh, you didn't. It was a 10, a 26, and a 5 for damage.
Cool.
Clockwork Gnome continues working. Actually, you know what? No, he's not. He stops moving the levers for a second, and he repairs himself.
You little dick.
Not for a lot, mind you, but he
Thing
tried. But the anti-magic field goes back down. Delvin, you're up.
Where do I need to be for all of the bonuses?
Do you want to attack
Here
him, or do you
or
want to
here?
attack the gnome?
I'm gonna try and finish this dude up. We gonna
So
go
you
to
can
work
do
on his
here?
kidneys.
You can do either west of him or north of him. Either one works because you're either flanking with Kasim or flanking with Ashlyn.
All right, I'm gonna go to here,
Yes, you
so
can.
I can go here, right? I'm gonna go to here to make it easier that if I need to, if this goes south, I can go jack this cat up. And I'm gonna see where in this armor his kidneys are.
You're just guessing at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he
I'm just
took
trying to figure it out.
almost 50 damage in one round. You guys are fucking animals.
Missed the second time though.
You hit the first time because of the fucking advantage, yeah. All right. Sure, he's not doing good. Igor, you're up. The anti-magic field is down. It's
And
down,
I'm
down, it's not up?
You guys can, in fact, use magic right now.
Okay. Good. Wait, where did Delvin go? Get back here. Put yourself where you were going.
No,
Yeah,
I'm disengaged. Where are you coming? Oh, I will disengage towards you then. You're correct. That is a better idea.
Like, don't go away from me. I can't heal you the
That's
farther
like
you go away
basic
from
raid
me.
mechanics. Don't run away from the healer.
Goodness.
Do not move away from the healer. You are correct.
All right, let me see this. Because I always forget the numbers for this thing. Igor is going to do a Healy thing, and I think it's plus 11.
That
But I can't remember what I
sounds about
roll.
right. Igor heals a shit ton.
It's a D6. D6. So 14. Take 14.
Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. So there's that, and
Okay.
that's all of Igor's
Gregor
turn,
is up.
with an extra step back. Gregor. Gregor will go ahead, and all right, he's been slowed. They don't pay attention to the illusions, so
slowed
that's
anymore.
worthless.
I was about to say he's not
He's
slowed.
not
No.
slowed anymore?
The magic field, remember?
It went up for a second. Then this little gnome decided self-preservation was the way of things.
Bueno, all three of
For
them
what?
roll saves. For slow.
I mean, if it works, it works. You know, I can't even be mad about it.
Yeah.
Ha! Oh, son of a.
Reroll. Okay.
He's not slowed, but one gnome is.
All right.
Which gnome?
Ogmagni's gnome is slowed.
That poor gnome.
All right. He did a couple steps
He has an angry Viking giant.
The problem is that Gregor was right in my
Wait on
way because I had actually a line to get to this guy. I was actually able to, and now you're in the way. So
There you go. Finish the gnome off.
All right, Ogmagni, you're
I
up.
was having over here. All right, fine. I'll hit
This
the
is the
gnome.
first one of my
I'm
bosses
sorry.
that Ogmagni did not get the crit, and he's feeling left out.
He's really.
That kills the gnome.
Get out of my face! Alright, so with that, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, because I got 40 now because of my abilities.
It works.
How's it going?
What's up?
How are you doing, little guy? I'm going to talk to the dude in this suit of armor.
You're next to Delvin.
I know, but this guy's right in front of me,
Yes,
isn't
he
he?
is. Okay.
So I'm going to yell at him and be like, hey, how's it going?
It's been better.
You want to give up?
Definitely not. Kasim, you're up.
Are you sure?
All right, bonus action. I'm gonna activate my claw tattoo,
Oh God. All right, go.
and I'm going for the smashing.
Finish him. Nope.
Nope.
And
Yep.
Wow.
that's enough to finish him off.
Hell yeah.
Finally.
So
All right.
I am sad.
Let's
his next turn was going to be a level 3 cure wounds.
of course.
Nice. I am sad because we do not get to take his armor and put it in a bag.
Can we get this little guy out of this?
He is actually dead inside the armor.
Yeah, but can we like break this armor open and get this little dude out of it?
It will take some time, but yeah, you guys can definitely work on that.
All right. Wanna let's each grab a part and just start ripping him apart so we can get this guy out of there because we gotta give him the body back. Be like, yo, this is the dude that was doing it.
I'm gonna have a conversation
Actually,
with this here
when he
gnome.
goes down, you see that all of the clockwork gnomes in the area are shut down.
Oh,
So
Yago!
how long would it take to do this?
I mean, this is we're
get him
just
out
in,
of
we're
this.
just in role play time right now. You know.
Okay, because I was gonna see, would I be able to get him out, give him 1 point of healing, tie him up, and then we take him with us alive?
If you want to take him alive, I'll allow it. We'll say that you disabled the armor rather
If we
than
take-
him.
I mean, don't. I would prefer if you're going to heal him. I would talk to Igor because I can just bring him to
I can
zero,
just
where he's still
we
incapacitated
tie him
but
up.
alive.
He's about 2 feet tall. I give him 1 point of health. He's awake.
Should probably
He's
get him out of the armor first.
That's what I'm saying. We get him out of the armor first. I don't want him to wake him up now. Crack him open like a
Leaving him incapacitated thing is probably a better idea.
I mean,
though.
I'm sure.
we crack it open like
Hold on.
like a giant.
No one's saying you're wrong. They're just saying you tie him up while he's at 0 hit points.
Yeah, that's what I'm
All right.
saying. I mean, 1 hit point to 0 doesn't make much of a difference when you're once again. Look at him. It's kind of pathetic. It's like the inside
No,
of the crab
0
shell.
hit points. 1 hit point means that these guys may be reactivated.
Yeah.
0 hit points means
So-
they don't.
But then we just punch them once and then they go back down.
So let's do Igor's way.
I just want to punch him. Is that okay? I don't want to punch him when he's unconscious. No, okay. Tie him up. Put him at 0. Let's get this guy out of here.
All right. So you guys, I mean, essentially all of the machines in the area are done. So you guys managed to make your way out after some difficulty figuring out how to work the elevator.
Is there a bag in the room anywhere around? By the way.
Yeah, sure. You find a bag. You find a pouch.
Okay. Igor picks up a bag, touches it, and then starts putting all his things back in the bag.
Neat.
All right, then I'm starting to throw armor parts in the bag.
Like no one knows. Just literally, he grabs a bag, and then just starts placing
I thought
all
that
of
was
his
a ritual. I
belongings
thought it
into
took
the
like
bag
10
little by
minutes.
little. Nope. I actually
Alright.
just read through it, and literally it says all you have to do whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch a non-magical object and imbue it with one of your artificer infusions, turning it into a
Hey.
magical item.
How
Oh man, look, you don't realize that Davius's ADHD often wandered around this place for a little bit.
well?
Him and the weasel.
How big is this guy, anyways?
He's gnome sized. He's 3 feet tall.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to Kasim, holding him. Like, look, he's like a puppet. He says he's smaller than you. That's weird, right?
So you guys get back upstairs, but get back to Fridthiel with everything that you guys have found and learned. You take him with you, and we are actually not going to do any of the RP stuff until next week. But you arrive at the main guild hall of the Tinkerers with the guy that you've captured.
Stud.
Also, before we leave, on the door that enters the his room, I'm gonna put like whatever symbol may be used universally for like plague
Fuck this thing.
on the door.
Biohazard.
Everything in it sucks.
So let's be clear. He had a lot more abilities, but since there was only 4 of you,
you toned it down.
Cut
Cut it down a little bit for us.
what did you guys think of the mechanics for that fight?
That was
That was
fun.
awesome.
It would have been fun. Like I was trying
would've
to like not just damage monkey it because
Dude, he only had 80
I
health.
felt targeted.
Fucking Ogmagny and Kasim and Ashland did 47 points of damage in 1 round.
Yeah. Like, imagine if we had magic, right? Like, that's the whole problem.
Also, fucking slow. Thank God
Yeah.
the slow and the charm, because again, I'm not saying the charm is overpowered because it almost never works. Kasim's been trying to land that shit forever.
and that was I don't remember
I
it
don't
landing
think it's
before.
It landed once on the dwarf that lived on the mountain that had all the undead people.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was-
The
I
other
was just thinking
artificer.
about this. I could have tried to break away and gotten into combat the following turn when I rolled that crit, and that would have been funny if I would have hit him with the crit, too. Could have got it to him.
Apparently, the spell only works on artificers.
So next session will be primarily an RP session where you guys get back to Fridfiel and discuss the next mission, which will involve you guys tracking down. I'm going to say this as a little bit of a clue, tracking down Fafnir's horde.
Ooh! I won't beat up another dragon.
So,
So, the entire trip back, Delvin will be having conversations with the son of Eddie.
he's unconscious. They purposely,
He's
they purposely
unconscious.
kept him unconscious.
Yeah. You can talk to him.
All right,
Ogmagny's definitely going to be doing a puppet thing with him, like, it's okay.
I really wanted to talk. I wanted to learn like about his, all the stuff down
I'd
there.
love
and,
to
and
teach
all
you how to be one of me.
So
No.
when you can actually talk, we'll do things like talking to him and whatnot next session.
Okay.
But
That works for me.
great session, guys. I had a ton of fun.
What did that do?
Again,
Yeah, man.
It was great beating up
the
this
Patreon
Dr.
with 3D
Robotnik
Radio on
looking
Patreon.
mofo.
You can find maps like the ones that we just used. That they will actually be getting uploaded slowly over the next 2 weeks or so. I'm going to upload all of the maps and let you know what episodes they were used in, so you can go back and see them, and if you want to follow the same adventure. As always, thank you for watching, and hopefully we see more of you. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night,
Good night, Gracie.
Don't forget to raid somebody.
Actually, hold on.
Raid those Shadow Legends. What?
Hey, Davies,
Not
you don't
unless
get to say
they're paying.
anything. I played that game because you got me on it for a while.
I know, and that's why I'm like, I'm
Is it
sorry.
that bad?
It's not bad. We're gonna do a.
If you have impulse control issues, it is
I
bad.
think
but other than
I
that,
love the art to it. That's the unfortunate thing. You're like, I don't need to go any
Yeah,
further than look at these pictures.
I am definitely like we got asked to be a sponsor for that, so we're gonna be rating Crit Failsafe. So let's see how that goes.
Nice.
Good night, everybody, and thank you for watching.
well, I'm